All right, 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Welcome to a bonus edition of What's Your Problem, the podcast. I'm your host, Marsh, Buice, and I'm going to talk later on about this subject deeper, but I just want to give you a quick little primer, and it's about the power of consistency. So let me give you something to think about today. Do you find yourself frustrated? Ask yourself why. Why are you frustrated? More often than not, the frustration comes from inconsistency. You lose momentum. You lose confidence. You stop keeping commitments to yourself. Dude, it all works hand in hand. You want to fix it? Stay consistent, no matter how small. Remember, consistency over intensity. See, the mistake most of us make is we overcomplicate success. But progress comes from sticking to something simple, repeatable, over and over again. Just a simple process. So look at the times when you were at your best. You followed a plan, you kept it simple, and you stayed consistent. Even if you didn't know exactly the perfect plan, you just finally had enough and you headed in a direction. A direction is a plan. Head in that general direction. Stop looking for certainty. This is what the premise of this podcast is about. Handle adversity, embrace uncertainty, and never settle again. That's the 3 problems we all face, which is the reason why I named this podcast, What's Your Problem? So you pick a direction. You don't need the perfect plan. The plan's going to change 1,000,000 times anyway. Head in that direction. Keep things simple. Keep things consistent. Keep things small. The intensity will naturally raise anyway. The problem is we start tweaking. We make exceptions. We let the emotions drive the decisions. And suddenly, you're off track. See, your emotions can be a slave or a master, depending who's driving the bus. And most of us, the emotions are so high that we make these concessions in our life because we had a bad day, a bad month, we're off to a bad year, we had a bad fight, had a bad day at work, whatever. We make these concessions, and when you make these concessions, you make the exceptions. And when you make the exceptions, you lose your momentum. You become inconsistent. You stop keeping commitments to yourself. And in order to get it back on track, you try to swing for the fences to get it all back. You're not going to. You have to dial it back in, start small, be consistent. That's the thing, man, I want to leave with you today. Think about concessions are like potato chips. You can't eat just one, all right? So you eat one concession, all right? You make these concessions with yourself. And the problem is it becomes easier the next time and the next time and the next time. And before you know it, you ate a bag full of concessions. And the problem with concessions is they never fill you up. You're never satisfied. You'll never make these concessions to not do something that's productive in your life. You'll never make these concessions and be like, whoop, that's it. No, you're like, oh, I got away with it. What else can I do? We're just wired that way. So stop trying to figure it out. Stay consistent, no matter how small. Because the moment you start negotiating with yourself, you're going to lose. And that's the power of consistency. That's the power of doing something small every single day, just a handful of things. At work, at home, your morning ritual, your night ritual, your workouts. Keep things super simple. You'll get there. You got a long life ahead of you. So stop trying to get there on Friday. It's not going to happen. Just lay the brick, man. Because what you don't want to do is get into negotiations with yourself. When you start negotiating with yourself, you're going to lose every single time. So if you just stay consistent, there's no negotiations. I go from one box to the next. That's your process. Boom, check the box. Boom, next day. That's what you got to look at. It's not about the intensity. It's about the consistency, showing up every single day. Rain, sleet, or snow. Raw emotions, great emotions, pissed off emotions, whatever. Doesn't matter. I get it done. The consistency is what's going to build the momentum. The momentum is what's going to build the confidence. And the confidence, that's what builds results. All right? So here's your takeaway today. Keep it simple. That's the easiest thing. The simplest message today. Keep it simple. Stay consistent. Don't let your emotions make the call. Emotions can be a slave or a master. Which one is it? And so initially, when you're trying to get consistent, it's going to be hard at first. Don't make the concessions for your emotions, because your emotions are trying to drive the bus. Your emotions are tell you to go back to the person you once were. But the problem with that thing is your emotions tell your mind to take it easy, and your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. So your mind tells you to ease up a little bit. You've worked hard, and the minute you do that, it says, oh, you're such a waste. What a waste of potential. You've let yourself go. That's what happens. So I don't have to hear any of that if I just keep things small, keep it simple, be consistent. Your frustrations aren't caused by what you did. They come from what you didn't do, but you should have. So get on the trail. The trail becomes a path. The path becomes a superhighway of success. No negotiations, no exceptions, no matter what. All right, let's get it. Quick program reminder, you will see exclusive content. These are for my VIP members only. So if you want additional content above and beyond what I'm giving for free, this helps support the podcast as well. Please subscribe, and you'll get some extra benefits to that we'll talk more in detail later on. All right? Hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep it simple. Keep it moving. Never settle. Stay tough. Peace.